Let me put on my earpiece here or turn it on. Almost. There we go. It says it's connected. There. Can you hear me, Ruth?
I can.
Oh, I can hear you good. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Well, welcome, people. Hey, Elizabeth and Vito
Hey,
and Rama. Welcome.
Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
good evening. Good.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Good to see
Yeah,
you
good
here.
morning. Yeah. It's
Morning.
2:30. I'm not able to show my face because I'm already in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No problem. That's good. That's good. And you're in UK, correct?
Uh, I've come to Morocco. I'm in Morocco right now,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
but at the same time with UK.
Okay. All righty.
Mhm.
Well, good to have you here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And how you doing, Vito?
good. It's just still a little bit too high, but the cinnamon, I had two numbers under 100, which is unheard of for me. And since we talked last week,
Uh-huh.
and I've taken 3 capsules a day, man, it's really making a difference.
That's huge. Do you take it different times of the day though?
Yeah, I don't ever take it at the same time. Yeah.
Good. One, and one.
No, I'm doing 3 at a time.
Oh my goodness. That might be overkill.
Yeah.
You might get the same results with one 3 times a day.
Yeah. All right. I'll mix it up and try, but yeah,
Yeah,
but it
try it
really
out.
made a real big difference. Wow.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In less than 3 days. Yeah.
Let me see if I can do my where's my volume on this sucker?
It sounds good on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh, here
okay.
it is. I can do that. What do I hit? Shift and volume or
Are you
control and
using a
volume?
computer or a pad?
Computer.
Ooh, I wouldn't know.
Uh,
Sorry.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to increase my volume.
Oh,
Oh,
um,
usually in the bottom right corner, there's a volume icon. If
yeah,
if it's a PC, I don't know Apple's.
that's where mine's at. I got a PC. I'm bottom right corner. And then
Uh,
let me see. I'm going to turn mine's on 100%. Now I'm going to turn it down to 50% and then to 25%. Did it change? It
um,
may not because it's the oh, I think it did change, yeah.
a little
But the
bit, but
speak
yeah.
yeah, you
All
want to turn
right.
your mic up, not your speaker.
Yeah,
You need to turn your mic up.
my mic's seems to be all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
here it is. All right, can you hear me any better?
sounds about the same, but
Oh,
I
there we
can hear
go.
you
I can hear you a lot louder now. Mine was all the way down for some reason.
fine. Yeah, it doesn't normally move once you change it the first time.
Yeah, it did it. All right, good deal. All right, there's let's see, two, four, six of us. Well, welcome, Angie. How you doing? Are you
Hello,
there?
hi. Yeah,
Hi.
I'm
Good.
here.
What city are you from?
I'm in LA.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. We got one from Morocco, a couple from Chicago, one from Phoenix, and where are you from, Vito?
Northern Minnesota.
All right. Cool. Here's Alia. She's Chicago. All right, good. Moving right along here. She's connecting. Hey there, Aria. Good to see you. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Have you ever been here before, Angie? All right. Here's
What I
Joanne.
call.
All right. And Joanne's joining us. Good deal. It's good to see everyone. And let's see if we get anyone else in here. I'm gonna do this. Shift the screen around a little bit. All right, good. So, is anyone, no one's new. Maybe Angie, I'm not sure. And, all right, the only, with everyone, most everyone knows, my spiel. So, just saying that go to the website, markearlix.com, and, all the information is there. And, let's see if anyone wants to, do a gifting. The tab is on the homepage if you're interested, which I, hope you are for everyone's sake. And, let me see who's this 01 or DT. And, let's see, besides, let them get in here. All right, besides, the gifting tab on the homepage there, if anyone's interested in an appointment, let me know. I'll, gladly, do my best to fit you in, as soon as possible, right away. And, I don't know what else to say. Any questions or comments before we start? Anything, anyone, please. I'm so glad to hear about the blood pressure there.
Yeah, that didn't change too much. It's
I mean, the count of the
yeah, cinnamon, yeah, blood sugar, yeah.
blood sugar. Yes, I'm very glad to hear that. And that's the first time in how long?
In like years that it went below 100.
Wow.
But the doctor tells you at night it's supposed to go below 100, but I don't think that's true for everybody.
Everyone
Certainly
is
not true for
unique.
me. Yeah.
Everyone is unique. Everyone has their own levels. And it's just not possible. Everyone is just like this and nothing different.
Yeah.
So I don't take that as gospel when I hear doctors talk about that kind of stuff. And so they give a generalization with a standardized
Yeah, they
test.
like to keep the numbers like that so they can sell more drugs.
I don't, yeah, but there are some good doctors out there, I'm sure.
Not many.
Yeah, working with individuals instead of just group consciousness. So, all right. Well, I got a nice little group here. This is fine. This is great. And we're doing this every Tuesday. And I will be in Prescott, Arizona, near the end of August. And I'll be doing a free healing circle that's open to the public on a Friday night. And then and that'll be a show and tell for me to show people that they might want an appointment or to attend the Saturday workshop or Sunday appointments. And there will be a 1-day workshop from I think 10:30 to 4:30 on Saturday, and then on Sunday the appointments I'll be doing. So whoever wants to travel to Prescott, Arizona, it'll be about 20 degrees cooler, 25 degrees cooler than here. We're pretty much sticking in the hundreds now. And the other day it was 117. That does not include heat factor. And and so we enjoyed it. I saw people walking out with their sweaters on. No, not really. And boots and spurs, whatever. And many people did not go out at all. And so any questions, any comments I can try to answer, or anything you would like to say before we start, please feel free.
Well, last week, I got up and I was still in a lot of pain. And I thought, oh, he says sometimes it takes off. But the next day, my back was really good and my leg was good, and it's been good all week.
Yay. I'm
Yay.
so glad to hear that.
Yeah, because I had a lot of pain in my hip and my back and down my leg, and it really is better, I must say.
That's awesome. And ever, if in person you want to reinforce it with me, let me know. And these are like, I call them quickie healings. So they'll last for 5 minutes or the rest of your life. I don't know. And, you know, it's just like sometimes I'll work with people's pets, whether it be fish or dogs or horses or cats or lizards or birds or whatever. And if the pet is really old and the pet they say is dying and is just, you know, they don't know whether to put it down right there or to and take it to the vet and put it down or to you know what. And so I'll work with the pet and the pet will be good for a couple weeks, but for the purpose of giving the owner a joy and for a time to break into releasing. And that's happened many a time. It's not all the time, but it happens many a time. And you know, it gives a reprieve to the person, and I let them know that as well. It's the same thing that happens with us too at times. We get a reprieve. Sometimes I'll work on someone's teeth and all of a sudden, you know, say, oh, I don't have to go to the dentist. I'm not hurting anymore. And it's not bleeding or it's not inflamed or whatever. And I'm not in pain. And I tell them, hey, look, you know, working with the teeth and other bones sometimes is to give them a chance to get to the dentist and or you know do what's correct for them, or it may take care of it forever. I don't know. So if anyone experienced, that's what the quickie healings are like. And sometimes, very few times, the long appointment as well. And I always suggest to people, hey, you know, let's reinforce it. See me if you can, or have another appointment on Zoom or telephone or FaceTime or whatever. And so I never know. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Joanne. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Any other comments or questions I can try to answer? Please, anything? Anything? Rama, anything?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah,
And
it's okay. I don't have much.
okay, that's fine.
No,
Angie,
I'm here. I'm not new though. I've been here before.
fantastic. Fantastic. All righty. I'm terrible with remembering names. And I remember one time I was doing constant, I was in Chicago and I was just doing constant appointments. And here too, it's happened. Uh, and then, you know, everyone comes at the right time, not to interrupt someone else's appointment or too late because it's going to interfere with someone else's appointment after that. And then they'll come knocking at my door and uh, I'll answer and I'll look at them like I've never seen them before, but I don't tell them that. And there was this one woman named Kathy, and she was knocking the door. I answered it. The other person just left, and uh, I looked at her. I didn't know who she was, and she says, "Hello, I'm Kathy. I've been here 10 times." You know, I said, "Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't, but you know." That's the way I am. It's just always been like that all my life. So,
Yeah, I'm that way with the names too. Yeah, I understand that.
okay, good. Thank God. So it's not an insult. Please don't take it as that. And it's just, it takes someone coming around having a conversation with me or whatever. And I might initially, after 2 or 3 times, recognize them. So, and that's just my nature.
And Mark, I don't want to be rude, but I have to leave about 10 minutes early.
Oh, no problem. No problem. And please feel free to come in and out, anyone here. It's not mandatory to stay, but I'll work with you first and see if we can help you with anything that's bugging you. When I work with you, anyone here, please just tell me one thing. I won't work with emotional things here. I pretty much leave that for personal appointments and also working with the physical during a personal appointment. And let's see here. Anything else, please? Anything I can try to answer? Anything? Anything, Aria? Or Ruth or Elizabeth? Anything? All right. Nothing, Ruth? Okay. Vito, anything?
No, not now.
All righty. All righty. DT, anything? Are you there, DT? Any questions or comments, please? All right. Well, let's rock and roll then. Um, Joanne,
Oh.
let's start with you. Anything in particular, my dear?
Well, uh, today at fitness, I could really feel the bone on the right side of my knee. It's on the outside of the right knee. And I haven't felt it like I did today. It was kind of scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. Well, let me work with that. Did you mention that you were going for injections?
I went and he said, "You're not in pain." And I said, "No." And he said, "We're not going to give you injections because injections don't cushion the bone on bone. All they do is get rid of pain." So he said, when you're in a lot of pain, then come and we'll do the injections. So I'm not in a lot of pain. I just have the scraping, and it only happens when I'm at the fitness center doing like a cycle or bending. It's not it hasn't happened before today. Today was the first time that felt I felt the
For
problem.
some reason, I don't know where this came from. I I've heard other people talk about this, but I thought that you mentioned that you were going to be getting a gel or whatever it is.
I did. I went there. I went to the doctors and they chose not to do it.
I'm so surprised. Okay.
I'm so happy.
Oh, all right.
I'm happy because I don't have enough pain to have the gel. That's good.
That is good. All right. Well, I love it. I love it.
I
All
tell
right.
you, I work with my green Raphael energy and my white light. So
Yes.
there you go.
You rock. All right. Let me work with your right knee. That's my left. You're right. Okay. Being so dyslexic here.
Yeah.
All right. Do you ever feel things right away or does it take time or what, hon?
I don't know. It took time the last time.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
And
righty.
it usually does take time. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, everyone's unique and different. There's
Yeah.
no right or wrong, good or
Right.
bad.
Right.
And God's not a respecter of persons. It just is. It's the creator, you know.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you. And I'm most curious if everyone here updates me of what might have happened. And please remember, I don't diagnose, I don't prescribe, and I don't tell anyone they're healed. I let people pretty much tell me, and I'll get impressions at times. And when I do, I'll share with you in conversation and stuff like that.
Did you have any impression when you were working on my knee?
I just saw the knee and the kneecap moving fluidly. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
That was my impression. I love it. All right. And that impression will be fulfilled in some way, uh, whatever route it takes, you know.
I do believe.
You rock. Ruth, anything in particular, my dear?
Yeah. Could you work on the muscles in my left hip? They are annoying me when I overdo it, which I did on Saturday, and
Okay.
it's just
Okay.
right now they're feeling okay, but when it starts, when I've done too much, it causes pain in the front of the thigh,
Okay.
and it's the left one. You're
All
right.
right.
Yes.
Thank you. Uh, every once in a while, I'll be looking up to see if anyone wants to get into the room.
Sure.
It's almost like there's a consciousness in the back and the hip area that's it doesn't want to move so fluidly. It's like protection. And so I'm going to see if we can break that protection and help it to move.
That would be good, because that's keeping me from bicycling,
Oh boy,
which is not good.
that's not good. I'm watching it move a little bit. It's a little fluid. Let's see if we can do it a little bit more. Yeah, I felt it kind of move down the leg a little bit. And into the ankle. And into the feet a little bit. Let's see if we can get it all fluid here. Later, you're going to notice that your leg is tired
Okay.
more than the right leg.
Mhm. Okay.
And that's good though, because that's a part of the healing. Then it'll dissipate within a few hours.
Mm.
How has your calf muscles been?
Um,
Are they good, or you sometimes getting a little discomforts in them?
I've been getting cramps in the morning, and I know why, because when I eat salty stuff at night and don't have enough potassium, then I get cramps. So
Yeah.
no worries.
And what I'd really like to recommend either Schweppes or Canada Dry tonic water. No,
I can't do that. So
can you
it's
get quinine tablets?
um probably, but coconut water works just as well for me.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. I love the coconut water. All right, let's see how that goes, Ruth.
Okay, thank you so much, Mark.
Oh, my honor, my pleasure. And thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Vito. Anything in particular, my dear friend?
So it's the blood pressure again, and I did the thermostat thing today 4 times back to back, right? Back to back.
Yeah.
At first, I turned it up to like 173, and I did my pressure. It was 161. Then I did it again in another 2 minutes, and it was 151. Then I
Yep.
did it again in 2 minutes, is 148. And then I did it one more time, and it went to 150 again.
Yeah.
But the heartbeat
And
was
that's good for you.
49, which is super low. And
Excellent.
so then I
Excellent.
stopped
Excellent.
there because it went the other way.
Yeah.
But
And
I think
that will be your medium, your mean line there.
150.
Yeah, around there. 150 to 160 or so, 65, you know.
It was 161 to 150 the span, or 148 to 161. But
Awesome. Yeah, do that daily, please. And
yeah,
you'll see. And you'll get your indications through like a pressure in your eyes or your head or whatever that okay, it's time to do the exercise. And what you're doing is you're retraining yourself.
right.
You're retraining the brain uh, to know otherwise, to affect the body.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I would say it definitely worked. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Anything, you want me to work with the VP or what?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
All righty. You got it, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And thanks for sharing all that stuff. I appreciate it. All right. Aria. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Um, so last time you helped me with my uterus, cervix, whatever, and uh it feels different. Is it appropriate to say, can we do that again, please? So
Sure.
my goal is to not have to go under general anesthesia, to have them go digging in my uterus for uterine lining samples. I would rather they just be able to go through the cervix the way they wanted to begin with.
All right. Let me work with your lower abdominal. All right.
Thank you so much.
You got it, my dear. You got it.
Thank you.
All right. Did you feel different since the last time?
Yes,
How so?
there's not really, it's hard to describe in words, just. Well, the first few days after last time, um, it felt, for lack of a better description, it felt like the whole thing was like awake, aware, alive, resetting, like that.
Okay.
And it also felt like I could, you had told me to imagine my cervix getting really tight and then relaxing. And
Yes.
that was pretty easy to do for 2 days.
Okay.
But after that, it was like I couldn't feel it anymore. I couldn't make anything happen.
All right. Maybe oftentimes what happens when that happens, when you
Uh-huh.
can't notice anything anymore, is because it's integrated within you.
I love that. And I was hoping that. Thank you.
Cool. My
Okay.
pleasure.
And
My
right
pleasure.
now I feel like there's a little party in there of happiness. Little happy party going on in there.
You got these little hats and whatever.
That's right.
Streamers. There you go. All righty.
Thank you.
Great. All right, Elizabeth. Anything, my dear. Turn on your mic.
Yeah, I have been I I don't for me overdoing it can be like walking 4 blocks in 100-degree weather. So
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't but my back, like I haven't had problems with my back until today when I went to go vote. And so I was literally like at a right angle. I have lots of rods and screws between L4 and then
yeah,
my pelvis. Yeah. So
sure.
actually L3, I think on down. But
Okay.
we're back because I mean it could have just been like muscle spasms from the heat, or nerve problems.
That can do it too. And
Yeah.
it's really important also to drink a lot of water when it's warm.
Yeah. Yeah. Have been. It was just wacky hot in the Bronx,
Yeah, yeah,
Dollar bill, yeah.
yeah. On the coast there, the East Coast, it's been pretty warm, I understand.
Yeah. Well, we're big babies about it.
Yeah, here when it's 115 or 120, guys, dress up in sweatshirts because we're guys, we want to look rough and tough. You know,
Yeah. We're not, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, plus there's something about the Bronx. It's just hot to begin with, so
yeah, it is. It is. Everything's cramped in and the heat is like a
yeah.
dome.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I felt like I was going through a hot tunnel when I was
y-
walking. Yeah.
yeah. All right, let me work with your lower back and see if we can help bring peace to it.
Oh, that sounds great. Thank you.
And you might sense something happening. You might not, but if you should, fine.
Well, if there's a party with party hats.
And streamers. I'm perceiving, this is my experience. I'm perceiving on your, mostly on your right side of your spine.
Yeah, it is. Most of the pain is right, yes.
So we're gonna see if we can,
Well, the left side is
bring,
paralyzed, so
and we're gonna see if we can bring some of that, energetic life force moving through
Okay,
to unlock it a little bit here.
thanks.
Break that consciousness. Can you do me a favor and like twist around a little bit and tell me if you notice any difference in there? And be candid, please.
Yeah, it's a lot looser. Yeah.
W-
Oh my
One more.
God, feels so much better.
Let me do one more little thing here. All right, do that again and tell me how it is.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
All right, let's see
Oh,
what this does.
yeah, thanks.
All
Thanks.
right,
It
good.
was like it was mad at me, and now it's not.
Yeah, it's almost like the energy was getting, or the life force moving through it was getting matted, like hair, getting stuck in there.
Okay,
So,
thanks. I guess voting is tense right now.
yeah, you want to do it gently to break into life. It's just, I work with more people that have uh, uh, stressful exercise regimens or health food people than anyone else. And so,
Yeah, well,
go figure.
I've had like intense studies for the past month. Like it's been like being in grad school for
Huh.
Jang Chuk, which is it's a ritual that you perform for 49 days after
Uh-huh.
3.5 days after somebody
Okay.
passes. So
Yeah,
it's been like very focused, like very, very focused
sure.
energy. Yeah. So thank God I
Yeah.
have a couple of weeks off.
Excellent. Yeah, do things gently
Yes. Yeah.
and break into things. All
Thanks.
right, cool. Let's see here. Angie, anything in particular, my dear? Anything you would like me to work with on? Name one thing.
Yeah. Well, my trigger finger was still acting up after I had seen you last time, but now it's a little bit better, but I wonder if you could work a little bit on that. And I had a few questions. I started taking vitamins and a few minerals, and I got some lab tests done a little while ago, and um, a level was low, so I started taking a supplement for that, and that got better. Um,
Good.
and I'm just allergic to a lot of things. Like right now, I can't find a wash, like a body wash and a shampoo that I can use. It's like it's everything's got soap in it, and it just
Yeah,
everything irritates me.
what I would recommend, the purest form of goat's milk soap.
Okay, I'll try that. Purest form. Okay.
Yes.
I wish we had a brand, but there are some. There aren't too many, I
I don't
guess,
know.
of goat's
I
milk.
don't,
Maybe there are.
I've never used it myself, but
Okay. Okay. Try that. Thank
uh,
you.
sure. And I don't even know if they have goat's milk shampoo. I don't know, but
Well, I can use the soap on my scalp. That's no problem.
yeah,
But
it's real gentle, supposedly.
yeah. And should I continue vitamins and I'm taking a few minerals like CalMag and like a multivitamin. I was taking just a B complex, but then I decided I would just get a multivite. And after I started the B vitamins, I feel a little bit better. So
Oh,
maybe I
oh,
needed
excellent.
something like that.
Yeah, excellent. That's great. That's great.
Okay.
And all right, good. Uh, and so, did you want me to work with something in particular, hon?
Yeah, well, maybe you could work on the finger,
Okay.
it's the right middle. It's still it's still there. It's a trigger finger, and it seems better
Oh,
at times, and then it just comes back. I've been practicing flute. I started practicing my flute after
oh,
so many
cool.
years, and I'm not sure if it might be getting better just from using my fingers more. I'm not sure, but
Maybe, maybe. Hey, don't stop that.
okay.
So do you play Jethro Tull a lot?
I tried before when I was younger. Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was just curious. It came to
I
me.
did try
So,
that.
That would be the one. That would be the one. All
Yeah.
right, practice that. All right. All right, great. Hey there, Lori. How you doing?
Okay,
Good to see you,
and
hon.
I drop in for a little healing stuff here, so I'll wait my turn.
Excellent. Let me work with Angie a little bit, her trigger finger here. Imagine that you're resting your hand with your fingers, resting your fingers into my palm.
Okay.
And tell me if you sense anything happening. Can you sense that? Can you sense something?
Um, I'm not
And it's okay.
sure.
That's fine. You don't have to. Some people do, some don't. All right, stretch your fingers out and put them back in.
Mm-hmm.
And like this, like you're holding a ball, whatever.
Okay.
Can you tell if there's any difference now, or is it the same or worse or better or what, hon?
Right now it seems about the same. It
Okay,
isn't bothering me today. Like this
good.
morning, it wasn't bothering me earlier, but yeah.
All right, good.
Mhm.
Let's see what transpires from this then.
Okay,
And
great.
and it might be in a graduated way. Everyone's unique and different.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Come around more often.
Okay, I will.
All right, great. When
Thank
was the
you.
last time that you were here?
Oh, that could have been a month or a month and a half ago. It could have been longer,
Okay.
maybe 2 months.
All right. Just curious.
Mhm.
All right. Fantastic. All right. Thanks for being here.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome. Thank you.
And Lori, any one thing you'd like me to work with, hon? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Well, I have the fractured left kneecap, but it's actually
Left.
my right knee that's driving me crazy right now. Kept me awake last night, my right knee and up into my hip and my back. So I think it's all coming from the knee. I'm not 100% sure, but
Is it the knee or the kneecap?
well, no, on this one it's the knee. It's the
Which
knee.
one? The right?
It's arthritis on the right.
On the right.
That's the
Okay.
one that's really hurting more than the fractured one, interestingly.
What is it, a throbbing or is it a pain?
It's both
Okay. And it's the right kneecap or the whole knee?
the right whole knee and up my leg, almost to
Up
my
the leg.
into my
Okay.
hip. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me work with that sucker. See if we can help
Mhm.
bring ease to your life. It's funny. Yesterday I knew you were going to be here. Or
Really?
I was thinking that, no, I didn't know. What I was thinking was, how come she never goes to the circles?
Oh, well, here I am. I guess I heard you.
And everyone, Lori is the one who does my newsletter. Yeah, I just felt a little flow in your calf down. And that will help release some of the log jam energetics up in the upper area of the hip. And let me work
Okay.
with the upper area now. It's funny because it's almost like besides me, there's another feminine presence that's with you, helping you, uh,
Hmm,
in a graduated way.
interesting.
I know, which is really neat.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, it's important for you to do rehab and or exercise, real gentle exercise daily, religiously. Otherwise, it'll get stuck in what is now. You don't want that.
Okay.
Capiche?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure,
Thank you.
sure. Yeah, cool. All righty. And let's see, Rama,
Yeah,
anything in
hello.
particular?
Oh,
Hey,
yes. Just
anything in
the heartbeat, uh, and the rhythm. It hasn't
okay.
settled down as much as I would like it to. So it's on and off. I just want some sort of help with the yeah
Consistency.
with the heartbeat at the rate as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see if we can help it. And hey, you guys, definitely if you find the enthusiasm to do it, do an appointment. right, my dear, you got it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Robert, for being here. All right. DT, anything in particular you would like me to work with? Any one thing, please. Physical. Anything you can think of? DT? All right. All right. Well, any questions or comments, please? How does everyone feel? Ruth, how do you feel, hon? You feel good? All right. Excellent. All right. And Vito, how you doing?
Good. I tried to put the cinnamon in the coffee grounds and it blocked the filter. I had to throw the water and the coffee out because it wouldn't go through the filter. I put too much cinnamon in, I guess.
Oh my God, you have to get the oh, 1 second here. Let me look. 1 second here. There it is. All right, you have to get the ones with the green box. What do they call them? It doesn't say. I cut off the end of it. Darn it.
Okay, they must be coarser filters, yeah.
Yeah, and it has tiny little holes in it for filter, for the moisture and whatever to come out.
Oh, you know what? I'll poke some holes in the one I got.
Yeah,
Some holes, yeah.
you can do that. But gotten these for years and years and years. And it's the only kind that I get. Vito or Cito, or I forgot what they call it, Vita. And
Yeah.
and then what I do is I put the coffee in the filter, and then I put the 2 dashes.
Well, I put like almost a teaspoon.
Oh my God.
That's but the water it went about halfway and then the water stopped coming through the filter completely.
Yeah, I've always had these filters, so I've
Yeah.
never had that problem.
All right, I'll try that. I'll look for those.
Yeah.
I can just look at the box color.
Yeah.
And I got another question. So for the people that come down there for your class for
Melita filters.
okay, let me write it down. How do you spell it?
Melitta. They look just like this
Okay.
in the green box.
All right. But
And
I
they're
probably
bamboo.
yeah, put too much cinnamon though, then right? Half a teaspoon,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
the
I
max.
put in 2 dashes every day religiously. And
Yeah.
then I didn't even know what was happening. And then all of a sudden the doctor said I no longer had whatever it was.
Yeah. So I'm
So
doing 3 capsules, way more than 3 dashes. Yeah, 2 dashes.
yeah,
Anyway,
you have this
so,
tendency to overkill on everything.
yeah, yeah, that's my norm.
Yeah. So
So, and
do
then another question
everything in moderation. I'm
for
sorry.
your training session, how many people get it right off the bat, and how many people,
Yeah,
got
what?
get the get success with doing the healings?
Just about everyone is somewhere different than everyone else.
Some level, yeah, yeah,
And there's no comparisons.
yeah,
There can't be, because everyone is unique in their own experiences and understandings of life and what made them into who they are, what they are, why they are today. It's all unique.
yeah. Okay.
So, and there's people that have literally have taken the training that have had no spiritual experience whatsoever, they think.
Right.
And they get it.
Right
And
away. Yeah.
then there's others that have had tons and tons and tons of different types of natures of spiritual uh, awakenings or experiences or understandings, teachings, whatever. And they get it too in their way.
Okay.
No one's lesser or greater than anyone else, ever.
Mhm.
Everyone gets what they need,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
And the person that was asking about the goat, it's backwards. That's
It
goat
says, hold it
soap.
still. You got to hold it still.
No, but it's inverted. The text is inverted.
Not here.
Oh,
All right. You can pull this
Bergman.
still. B-E-R-G-M-A-N.
Berk.
B-E-R-K-M-A-N.
Is it Beekman? I think I
Beekman.
tried that one. I'm looking at one right now.
That's got a
Um,
scent to
but
it also.
Yeah, that has
yeah,
vanilla,
Yeah, yeah.
but
this
you
one is
might be able,
called. I found one called Legends, and it looks pretty good. It's organic,
excellent.
I think. Yeah, I'm
Cool.
gonna use
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
one.
try that out. See what happens.
Thank
Mark,
you.
I also use have problems with soap, and I use an olive oil soap, and the best one I found is a brand called Kiss My Face, and it doesn't have, it's like 86% olive oil,
Oh my
and
God.
there's no sense to it, no scent at all.
And you're not greasy?
No, no, not at all.
All right.
I used to do goat milk soap for everything, and then I got allergic to goat milk. So anyway,
Yeah, too much of anything. Overkill does a lot. You know?
Mm,
All right. Thanks, Ruth. And thanks, Vito. Yeah,
okay.
try that out, Angie,
Okay,
and see
I'm
what
going
happens.
to. Yes, I'm
Yeah, but
going to.
don't get the stuff with vanilla for you.
No, no, I'm not. I got the unscented.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just, it's like this order just automatically was placed here as I was talking to you. So I guess it's
Excellent.
the right one to buy.
All right, good. Excellent. It's great for people that have a lot of allergic reaction to environment and stuff.
Mhm.
And so give that a shot.
Thank you. Okay.
All righty. All right. Lori, tell me, do you notice anything different, or is it about the same, or what, hon? With your right
Yeah, I
knee.
always tend to get the reactions later. But
Okay.
it's weird because when you started working on me, I started twitching in this part of my arm up here on that side. Like you're some kind of energy thing going on. So, and it's still
Maybe the
doing
whole
it.
body is sinking together. So maybe that's affecting that area too. That happens at times.
Yeah.
So I never
It's fine.
know,
It
you
doesn't
know.
hurt. It's just weird feeling. So
Yeah.
thank
All
you.
righty. And thank you all very, very much. And please feel free to go to the website, browse around, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already. Excuse me, I'm going hoarse. And also, you know, if you feel within your heart, do a donation and whatever. Look up the event, see what's happening. And there is a workshop coming up on light and intuition in a couple weeks. And then I believe it's on the 12th. Do you know when that is, Lori? Any idea? Um, yeah, it's on the 14th of July for 4 days, 11:30 to 1 o'clock. And for 4 days. And if you can't attend it, it'll be on a Zoom that you can pull up anytime you want on YouTube. It's private. And so only the people who sign up for the class will be able to see it. And it's generally the same people for the past 5 years who have been attending every month. They just love the classes so much. And then let's see, on Thursdays, a 2 hour class. Let's see, 14, 15, 16, 17, on the 18th, I think it is, on the same topic. And that'll be also on the website and a newsletter. And so, all right, any other questions or comments, please? Anything I can try to answer or whatever?
You still have a 2-hour workshop this Thursday?
Yes, this Thursday I have a 2 hour workshop on the same topic, intuition and life. And uh, there's a few people that have already signed up for that. So if you're interested in that, go to the website, check it out. And all the classes are different, totally different and unique. I don't care if it's the same class. There's totally different. So anyone can come in at any time, and as long as you sign up for it. All right, everyone. Blessings. Vito, let me know when you want to come out here and have me work with you for a couple days
I will.
and teach. And anyone else interested, let me know. Blessings, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And see you next week.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, Lori, keep me updated, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.